What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira, and hey, welcome back. All right, so I figured we'd take a look at what's happening for Bitcoin, Ethereum, do a little plotting out of what kind of trades we might want to get into, and see if those things tend to play out today. I um, expect that I probably won't be able to do as much or as much trading today because I do have my full-time gig, but I will try to, set my alerts and poke back in when things pop into those areas. So if that sounds like a good time, hit the like button, shoot, even subscribe if you feel like it. And if it's in any way, shape, or form helping you as another beginner trader just like me, drop that down in the comment. It's always good to see if it's helping, and drop anything else down there that, maybe you might want to see. My primary focus is price action, but I don't mind looking into other things as well. All right, cool. So let's take a look at what Bitcoin's been doing. Let's pop out to the 4 hour. So, yeah, okay. So I was out enjoying the beautiful weather yesterday, so I was not looking at this, but so Bitcoin has busted pretty strongly past this area. I honestly thought they would have popped up and eaten this liquidity up here, but they chose not to. Instead, what they've done is created a rally base drop. Cool. Let's prep it for later use. So this is going to be a natural supply area. Let me get this. It's a natural supply area. So at some point they'll come back to it. And let's set this to like a light red, and let's make that not so, maybe even lighter. And honestly, I don't really care about the borders around these things. Okay, so right now, let's zoom out a little bit. All right. So looks like, and I'll draw this over just a little bit so we have it handy. So it looks like we're still in an uptrend. They haven't broke past here. They haven't made a lower low down here. So, you know, on the 4 hour, technically still an uptrend. On the 1 hour, I know it's going to look like an downtrend, but you know, it's all good. We got to play with what we have, right? So we've definitely been going down on the 1 hour. But from my horizontal area here where they've been respecting it pretty decently, we've got a couple of confirmations here. So potentially it could come here and bounce back up again. So that would again respect the 4 hour, small relief rally that we're seeing. All right, so what can we see on this in this area right here? So I did specify this as a natural demand area and drew it over. We saw some confirmations around that space where price has come to it and bounced off of it. So yeah. So that means that potentially, unless they bust through this area with some gusto, they might, coil back up a little bit. All right, so we're currently in what is essentially, or in and around an area where they've liked to hang out for a bit. So honestly, until I see something juicy around this area, like for example, this beautiful bullish engulfing candle at this level, in which case I would have waited for this pullback and then entered again. Or something closer. Technically, you could have entered from here, stop loss down here, and then just rode that puppy back up. But I'm looking for something similar over here, so I'm just gonna wait. Now for folks that are trading on the lower time frames, did we have any besides this guy? This did have like a juicy imbalance, but they ate most of that. There's a little bit left to be eaten. Oof, that was mean. They ate all of that. And on the higher time frames, there's another one. Really should put the times on those things. All right. So on the 1 hour, we are coming down. On the 15, we're coming down. So what am I looking for? We've made a lower low here. We've made a higher low. So that potentially could mean that we might be going back up. But again, remember, I wouldn't mind getting a little closer to this. And we're kind of consolidating right now. So not much for me to do in terms of structure. And they've already sort of come back into this weak break and tested it, but they haven't really gone anywhere with it. So I'm going to basically do something. Once price kicks past here, I'm gonna set a little mini alert. Just let me know when it pops back over there. And then I'm gonna send another alert for if price drops below here as well, just so I can come back and check to see what my options are, right? So let's dip over to Ethereum and same situation. We got to make sure we know what the heck's going on from the higher time frames. So close that up. Oh, sorry. One of my alerts for Ethereum just kicked off, so gotta go take a look at that in a second. All right, but on the 4 hour, we're still in an uptrend. We've made a higher low. So my general expectation is we do this, we come back, we probably bust above here and make another higher low into this imbalance, come back down to this supply SR area, and then continue on. Stop. That's not what I want. That's what I want. And then, sorry guys, something like that. Continue on up and so on, whatever. So that's what I'm potentially looking for on the 4 hour. So looks like price is coiling back up on the 4 hour. It just busted past my alert and it's into this supply area here. What's beautiful is the 250 are coming in for a landing. So we've seen that 50 above 200, we're going out. 50 below 200, we're going down approximately. There is a beautiful potential if the 50 does cross below. And this is a supply area. There's another one up here that hasn't been tested. And just for funsies, there's also this gorgeous supply area up here with within the SR area. So one of two things will happen. Either they'll come here, do a little something, consolidate, and then pop back down, or there's 6 minutes left on this candle. So this candle's pretty bullish, barely any wicks anywhere. That's pretty nice. So there's a potential for moving around, but I'm going to wait until the candle ends and we see some confirmation with these two moving averages. For me, looks like, yeah, is BTC doing the same thing? Yeah. So again, we'll see. I need to see those things play out. But still 6 minutes for them to just wake up and just be like, psych. You know what I mean? All right. So given that that's the case, let's see. All right, cool. We've got a couple more minutes. All right. For funsies, oh, wait, I needed to, let me set my alerts. So if we actually bust past this level, then I'll pay a closer attention. Okay. And then I'll set an alert for price coming into this area as well for a potential short. So those are my two options for the moment. I need it to pop up and make a higher high for me to believe it's actually going anywhere. All right. Cool. So let's let that do its thing. So that's my general potential setup. So that's already happened. Let me adjust this guy. And as always, let's go take a look at it on the 15, because they've been doing this annoying little consolidation. They did make a higher low, but it's in this demand area here. So this is a good area. Dragon fruit. What looks like I missed that earlier when I looked at this. This is a breaker block right here, overlapping it, which would have been a good entry potential. So, sometimes you win some, you lose some. So like literally since they're overlapping, I would have been like an entry here to come back up to here. What would that even look like? Let's see. Because if they're overlapping, I kind of want to hang out where they're overlapping, put my stop loss somewhere down here, and I want a 1 to 2. So I would have done something like that. Right, nice, not bad. Quick and dirty. But those are wicking, right? What does that look like on the 2 minute? Yeah, they wicked right down to it. Fun. Well, that's the type of thing that would tell me, I expect it to come down here, then this is the type of entry that I'm probably not the best at because yet, anyway. Just looking at it and then seeing, hey, it's in my space. Maybe if I saw, a couple of green candles, I might feel more comfy for that entry. If I'd done the entry here, potentially because I'm a big scaredy cat, I might have entered here with this down here for that 1 to 2, and that would be all the way up here, which, whoa, would have still worked out. Cool. Anyway, that did not happen because I have a full-time job. And who's got time to be looking at this stuff? I should have set an alarm though. So that's why I'm doing that. Now we're in this supply area. I'm gonna let this candle close and let's look to the left, right? I've set up this swing failure pattern. So if that's why I've set this alarm. If it goes above it, then this invalidates this and we're going back up. But the 200 is coming to meet it. So this could be like a short-lived little uptrend. But like I said, we need to see, I'm gonna wait for the 1 hour candle to finish. And that's got another 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to it. And that's the juicy candle from this demand area. And they're coming away from the daily open at 56.7. Oh, sorry. And on the 1 hour, the 200 and the 50 are coming together. So I'll wait for these alerts to pop off and then we'll see how this plays out. All right, guys. So that was about 12 minutes just of like initial prep and analysis for these two. I'll upload this and then do a follow-up later on how things played out, if I was able to get in or not, or if things played out the way I thought, or if I was just like completely wrong. All right, guys, enjoy your Monday. I hope you're feeling super energetic. Be safe, trade responsibly, and as always, Shakira out.